We point our browser to our My Jnana page up in the URL in the upper right hand corner. We choose a tool here, create a card application, and we're off and running. CARD stands for Question, Answer, Result Trees. We'll give it a name, and then a wizard will pop up, which will take us by the hand and lead us through the creation of our card. First, we have to choose our answer type for the first question. We'll say text, so this is an open text question, and we'll choose a string or enter a string to ask the question. Please provide a query to submit to Bing. Okay, so click next in the wizard. Any answer will do, so we just keep clicking next. And now we'll call another application. The wizard again shows us how to do that. So here we'll get a list of our applications. We have hundreds of applications we've built just for demos and other things here on the Google App Engine. And we'll pick the one we just built a couple minutes ago called Bing Search Demo. We'll show you how to build that as soon as we're done with this. So we say we're connecting up the queries and selecting the outputs and say any answer will do, and then we'll provide a result. This is a very simple card. There's not much to it. Just ask a single question. We get the result, the answer. We submit that to Bing as a query. We get the result back from Bing, and now we'll build a display for that. So we'll say our result. Here's the result colon, and then we'll click here to select a value. These are the values that Bing returns to us. So we'll choose the title of the record, and let's also put the URL in here since we had Bing return that to us as well. We'll put that inside a link so it'll appear as a live link at runtime. So we've just done that. Here we go. Select the URL that's returned to us by Bing, and just click OK, and it looks good. So we can save our work, and we can now proceed to run the thing. We go up and click the green Save Cart Changes icon. The disk turns gray when it's done. And we can now click the green Run button to test our application. It took us about 2 minutes to build that. So now let's submit our query. Say sushi in Corvallis, Oregon. And here are 4 or 5 sushi restaurants returned to us by Bing, which are the sushi restaurants in Corvallis, Oregon, my hometown. And here's our result. We click on the URL, it's a live URL, and we'll go to the Bing page for the Aomatsu Japanese restaurant in Corvallis. So how did we create the underlying connector to the Bing web service? That also takes about 2 minutes, so let's show you how we do that. We'll choose another tool, create a web service application, and up that comes. It's another little Jnana authoring tool made for non-programmers. And we'll create a new web service that'll connect us to Bing. Here we, in advance, had to get a Bing developer ID, and you can do that too. It's free. We'll need that. We'll blur that out here. You will need to get your own to follow these steps, but otherwise it should work fine. So there's an example query from Bing, so-called phone book query in Bing, and we'll paste that in here. We cut and paste it, and we'll click next. We'll automatically parse that. Jnana does that work. And we'll choose the last one of the variables as something you're going to enter at runtime and change. The rest we'll treat as constants. We just ran the query against Bing and got back the results, so we can decide which results you actually want to return to the user. We'll take the title and the URL from all of the found items. Now we'll also let the user at runtime choose one of the returned items rather than taking them all. And we'll say, based on the title, show the titles, and then choose one. And we'll type choose one will be our string here to prompt the user for a choice. That's it. That's all the way through to create a web service. And we'll save it. The disk will turn gray, and we're good. So we've created 2 new applications here, our Bing Search Demo web service and our Bing Wave Demo cart that calls the web service. Now what we want to do is to stick that into a wave and show you how you call that from within a wave. So we'll click Reply on the wave that we're in right now, the existing wave, and we'll choose one of our input tools here. We have a general Jnana Application chooser that will let you put the name of any application on Google App Engine you have access to. In this case, we'll put Bing Wave Demo in there and click Run, and that'll run the application in our current blip in our current wave. So here let's put in sushi in Corvallis, Oregon, and submit it, and that should run our query through our cart against Bing. Here we go. Here's our list of restaurants. and here's our Aomatsu Japanese restaurant link, and there it is in Bing.